Chris, Alex, and Stephen, I thought it would be a good idea to send you this video, which is a screencast of all the functionality we discussed in our meeting around the NTT MPay platform for mobile ticketing. I suspect you guys are seeing quite a few demos, and I just want to make sure that we capture all the key components. And perhaps if there were people who couldn't make the meeting but wanted to, this is also a way to share the functionality. So what we have right here is a Android mobile application emulator. It runs the same exact applications that we saw earlier today on the phone, and the same exact applications that are in the Android application store. So we just double click and the application will open up, and this is what the commuter would do. And then on the top page would be the barcode for the trip. They would press the barcode. We'd have the prompt for the activate, and we would pull the unique color. I think we would probably expand this to make it more obvious to see from a distance. But I also wanted to show you the sign-up process for a new user. It's actually quite easy. It's a single page. We'll call this person VRE22, ABC123, ABC123, Sheehan, and we'll just call it Conrad. That's all we need to do to capture and create an account on the server. As you can see, it is going to prompt the user to add a bank account or a credit card. In this case, I'll just add the credit card. April 2014. So now we have a loaded credit card. We can now go to the dashboard and buy a ticket. Again, you see all the authorities we have in the development environment. We'll obviously pick Virginia Rail. We'll pick Fredericksburg. We'll pick a 5-day, and we'll do zone 9 to zone 1. And this should only have credit card, and it does. Good. And we just purchased the ticket. And we can go back to our dashboard. We can view all the tickets that this person's purchased. It's only one. I'll log out and we'll log in as a user with more. We can look at the transaction history. We have only one transaction, which is the one we just did. But let me log out and log in as a new user to also show you. We didn't discuss concession fares, student, military, and we have the ability to do this. It's essentially just a unique code that's assigned at the account level that could be emailed to the user or otherwise provided to a senior citizen or a student or a military officer. And so this is Darts and down in Dallas. This is their student fares. And this is how you can log in as a new user, even on someone else's phone. And so now all those VRE tickets will disappear. And now it comes back as the new user, welcome back Guy, which is the student's name. I'll pick Dallas. See, and it's already the reduced fare. So it already knows this person is eligible for reduced passes. And this person has a bank account. We'll pick a bank account. And now that is the student fare And it could be, again, it could be any concession category that you would like, and it could be different concession statuses depending on the different agency. A 60-year-old might be eligible for a senior citizen on VRE, but Dash might have a 65 limit, and the system can handle those complexities. All right, let's exit out of here. I'll just quickly show you the conductor application. We looked at that. It's a fairly straightforward application that this is what the conductor would log in as. VRE conductor ABC123. They would log in. They have the online-offline toggle. Hitting the scan button couples it with the Bluetooth scanner. There's a history button that shows the previously scanned transactions, and then the store and forward is for the situation where the conductor wants to purposely go offline to do high-speed bulk scanning and then batch them up and then send them up to the server, or otherwise, if the device is offline, it will you can click store and forward to send that transaction to the server. And then hopping over to the web, these are all the different modules that are available. This is the contact list. This is the mobile ticketing. This is bill payment. The system can do bill payment. This is the transit benefit. But if I log in as VRE22 ABC123, that's the account we just created on the phone. As you can see, we bought that number 9, Fredericksburg zone 9 to zone 1. So it's perfectly mirrored on the web, which I think is a nice feature. You can go in and buy new tickets, managing tickets. This is the view print if you wanted to print it and print it from your office if you forgot your phone, what have you, buying a ticket again. We have all the agencies. It's pretty easy to add them. A single pass. We have to pick. We'll do zone 2 to zone 2 to zone 2, and credit card, and we buy it. And so that summarizes the key aspects of the consumer web experience. And again, it will be mirrored between Android and the web, or BlackBerry in the web, or iPhone in the web. And if we want to do Windows, we can do Windows. There's the student. Again, I can log in quickly, and you can see how we. I hit the cap lock key. This should have many more tickets. This is actually just another account. Again, from the same screen, the same application. You can log in as different users because the application isn't uniquely tied to the phone. Again, if you lose your phone, it's not a big deal. If you change your phones, it's not a big deal, etc. Here's the conductor website. We built this. We didn't talk about it earlier, but we don't know enough about what the conductor may or may not want to do via the web, but it's there. They can essentially look up or check upon the activities that were done via the scanner. We can add to this, or we can simply not offer it as an option. But I wanted to make sure that I at least touched on it, because there may be a use for it beyond what we see. Here's the transit benefit, which I think is a pretty interesting, and it's very closely tied to Obviously, the fare product sales through mobile ticketing. This is the employer. They can sign up, but you log in as the company name, your user ID, and then ABC123. And these are all the functions. You can order cards if cards is part of the solution. You can take a look at all your employees and the amount of money they're to be taken out of their paycheck and added. If I want to add an employee, I click Add an Employee. I put the card number in, 4-digit security code from the card, first name, last name, any kind of employee number, and I enter the amount. And then that's part of the system. Likewise, this can be done in bulk, if we're loading 5,000 employees, or if it's a university with subsidized transit. But this is just a way to allow a transit benefit, either pre-tax or post-tax, to be linked to the system. And again, that on the mobile ticketing application, you could have bank account, credit card, and transit benefit as 3 options. And the logic in it is configured such that if there's a transit benefit, pre-tax or post-tax, it will pull money from that first and then from the other funding options. So that kind of concludes. Oh, here's the consumer side for the benefit. And we did look at this. This will quickly show me my pre-tax and my post-tax. It allows me to configure my post-tax top-up settings with either credit card or a bank account. And if I want to do it from an immediate top-up, if I wanted some kind of automated top-up, these are the options that are available. Today, right now these are separate modules, but linking them is very straightforward. So hopefully those capture all the things that are relevant for our solution, and don't hesitate to reach out if there's any questions. Thanks.